Hello, beautiful people. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I'm so happy to be here with you guys. Sitting outside, enjoying the chirping birds and the sun. Actually, I'm in the shade right now, but I was enjoying the sun. And I'm going to sip on some kombucha. I have cranberry apple today. Do you guys like kombucha too? I'd love to know. What's your favorite drink to have? I mean, water, right? Of course, because it's so healthy for us. But what's your favorite drink? What are your favorite things? What are the things that you're grateful for? What are the things that you love doing that make you happy and are exciting? Like, I love kombucha. I love getting smoothies or making smoothies. I love my hammock time outside. I love being out in nature. I'm really just grateful for the home that I live in right now, that I have just, oh, I have a little bug trying to see me. Hi, little ant. I just don't want you to bite me, okay? I'm starting to really love all animals and insects, even though I used to be scared of so many just like a year ago. I'm so grateful for so many things. This place that I live in, the access to fresh produce. I have my own garden right now. I have my own flowers that I can trim and put in a vase and just brighten my kitchen. And little things like that, just finding, they seem so small and so innocent and so simple, but that's what helps keep you grounded. That's what helps recenter and just reminds you of what the beauty, the peace, and the abundance that you have right now. Because we're in an environment. I almost said an economy, but that too. We're in an environment and a society that tells us that we always need more, right? And even when you get that more, you need to up level, you need to upgrade, you need to get more, you need to get the better version, the newest version of that thing. And it can be really hard to exit that state of mind, that mindset, that worldview and perspective, because so many people around us have that, and we're swarmed by that type of information of buy this, get this, the new upgrade, have you upgraded yet? And just seeing it's so hard to exit from that. So in order to start the process of regrounding, recentering, and following the path you feel aligned with, the path that you feel like you're called to, even if you don't know what that is, even if there's a lack of clarity around it, but you just know that the job you're in right now, the relationship you have, the friends that you've surrounded yourself with, the place, birth confirmation, the place that you're in right now, that you just don't feel aligned with, if you're kind of feeling like a little yucky, stucky around it, things to help you center yourself, ground yourself, and to find gratitude in your daily practices, in your day-to-day life, is going to help you through the healing process, but also help you maneuver as you continue to keep growing and moving forward. Because again, this society is very much about instant gratification and about having more and wanting more and just being more, doing more. But when you stop and silence all of that, you turn off the TV, you turn off the news, you turn off the radio for a little bit, you unplug from your devices, you sit out in nature, you remind yourself of all the things that you have right now, right here, right now. Do you have clean water to drink? Do you have clothes to wear? Do you have more than one outfit to pick from? Are you able to take a shower or a bath as you want to or need to? Do you have a car or a bike or a bus pass to get you to the places you need to? Do you have a working body that can move, maneuver things, and get you to places? I don't know if you guys can hear that, but a big bus passes by right as I said that. Yeah, it's like not only are you guys going places, but just being grateful for the fact that there are buses, that you have something available to you that can help you get you to the grocery store or the library or the bank or wherever you want to go, right? And if you don't have that, then that's okay. Find the things that you do have, okay? Find the things that, I know it's so hard because a lot of times we feel without, and our mindset and our worldview might be slightly tainted still with the perspective of lack and the mindset of hoarding or holding on to things that you finally have within reach. If it's a little bit more money, you're like, oh, I'm going to hold on to this and save it forever. Or if it's, clothing or food, it's like you hold on to it, and instead of finding gratitude with it and being grateful and saying, thank you, God, thank you, universe, thank you, source, for allowing me to have this fresh fruit and fresh food, fresh source of water, for allowing me to be able to have access to clean air right now, or to be able to be surrounded by the trees and nature, to be able to experience shade when it's super sunny and hot and a breeze comes in. I know they seem so minute, so simple, but those effortless practices, there's a little spider dropping down from the tree right next to me. And he blows away in the wind over here. Hi, little spider. Those, they may seem so simple and so mindless, but it's really not. And those practices will keep reminding you and bringing you back to all of the things that you do have. Because I really feel like our society, and just humans as a collective, as a whole, forget that Earth has everything that we need. It provides everything that we need. And it's all here right now. Time and money are all human man-made things that we have subscribed to and all agreed to live our lives by and to live for. And yes, those are things that our society uses, and yes, those things are to be mindful of to some level, but the fact that we let them dictate how we act, how we behave, how we treat people, what we prioritize, instead of taking time to just be silent, to just listen, to just be, to just exist, to see all of the abundance around you, to see all of the possibilities and opportunities that we have. We may not have them right now. You might not have the fresh garden that I have right now. You may not have the tree or the backyard that you have access to, but do you have the ability to walk to a park or a place that can give you those things? Do you have a neighbor who has access to a garden, or maybe a community garden that's within your area? Even if you don't have those things, do you have a grocery store that has a fresh produce section? And it doesn't even have to be organic. I'm just talking about being grateful for anything that you have access to. And for every person, it's going to be different. But it's so important to remind ourselves that we have everything that we need, and to focus on our needs versus our wants. And not that you can't want things, not that you're not allowed to dream and desire and have goals, and that you want a nicer car, that you want that really cute outfit you saw last week at the store, or that you want the new version of your phone, of this phone, because your version of your phone is slowing down and getting dull or whatever. We all have our reasons, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. But when you start to see that it's leading you, and you're starting to find yourself trapped in jobs or relationships that no longer serve you, or maybe never served you. When I say served you, I don't mean served you and gave everything to you. I mean they don't serve your highest self. They don't serve the aligned path that you're on and what you see for yourself. The crow just flies by. Maybe crows are synchronistic to you guys. They're magical ancestral messengers, just reminding you that you're supported and that you're on this upward trajectory of spiritual growth right now. So when I see a crow fly by like that, especially during one of my messages, it's just reminding me, it's just more confirmation that this message is right on track, and that it's perfect timing, and that who I'm speaking to right now is on a spiritual growth path. But going back to the message, there's so many things to be grateful for. And yes, on the other side, because there's always duality, right? There's always has to be a balance of both, of light and dark, of evil and good, of happy and sad. But there are a lot of things happening in the world, maybe even in your personal life, that aren't fun, that are not good, that are very low vibrational, that are very toxic, that are very harmful. But you don't have to be a part of that. You don't have to subscribe to the idea that you have to be more and do more just to be happy, or to try to find that validation and that source of happiness outside of you. By you being grounded and centered, by you finding that inner peace within yourself, by you practicing gratitude every day, you are the embodiment of peace and love and abundance. And as you continue to grow in that and show that through just existing, through just breathing, through just being, you start to show others that it's possible and that there's nothing wrong with focusing on your goals, your health, your priorities, and to no longer subscribe to the idea that you need the nicest car, the newest phone, all of the outfits that fit every color of the rainbow. I laugh because that used to be me a couple of years ago, where I had shoes matching every outfit, and if I didn't have shoes that matched a certain outfit, I would go out and go buy them. And now I just love that I own 8 or 9 outfits, with the exception of like one nice suit for a court or for a wedding. But I feel so much more abundant and feel so much more blessed and grateful for the things that I have less now, because it reminds me that that's all I need, and I have more than I even need. And it gives me the perspective and shows me that it's not only just true, but it's that we're capable of being able to find gratitude and peace and grounding, even with the chaos, everything happening in life, that you can do this. And as we all do it together, as we are all working on ourselves, but we're doing it collectively, we are helping change the world. We are helping transmute pain into power. We are helping elevate the energies, the vibrational energies around the world, simply by you just existing, simply by you just being, simply by you just finding gratitude in every day, being grateful for everything and every person and every experience, even the painful ones, even the ones that hurt you, even the ones that are hard and challenging. Because again, going back to duality and that balance, you can't genuinely feel the amazing abundance without the heaviness of the pain and the hurt and the darkness. And you having gone through this collective who I'm speaking to, who have gone through these things to the level that you have, the amount that you have, you are breaking cycles. You had to experience the depth of this pain and this hurt in order to be the cycle breaker, in order to show people that it is possible to have experienced and seen and witnessed the most horrific, toxic environments and people and situations, and that you looked within yourself and you transmuted that stuff, that dark, that toxicity, even within yourself, because we all have our shadows, you guys. Nobody is perfect, and you never outgrow them. You might outgrow or overcome 1 or 2 certain shadows, but then other ones appear as you start to create space, as you start to release those and you work through them. Other ones come up. You're always on a healing journey, but you are showing people that it's possible, that you don't have to stay stuck and keep reliving the same cycles of pain and hurt, and that you can transmute that into abundance, into beauty, into feeling loved and supported and divinely guided by everything that's here. That you don't need to search for that outwardly, that it's all here for you. I have another ant on my leg. That everything is here coming to support you. And as you keep practicing those things, it becomes more of a habit. It becomes more of a routine. It becomes more simple. It's never easy, because especially when you're going through those tower moments, those hardships, those really stressful or toxic situations, it's not easy to remind yourself of what you do have and the good that is around you and the good that's within you. But it does become more simple, because you start to see that by in doing those things, in doing those gratitude practices, you are finding your inner power, and that you are capable. You are reminding yourself that you are capable of hard things, of handling them, working through them, transmuting them, and then living by example, showing others that they can also do that too. You guys are very, very powerful, and I hope you know that. And even if you don't know that, I'm here to tell you that, okay? I love you guys so much. Keep practicing gratitude. Remind yourself of everything that you do have. what is working for you, what you have gone through. Remind yourself of the place that you used to be just 5 years ago. Would that version of you be proud of where you're at now? Would they be happy that you've overcome the thing that they didn't think that you could overcome 5 years ago? And now you're on to the next battle. And yeah, new things are going to keep happening, right? It's not about living in perfection and getting to this place of only light and happiness, right? That would be great. But I really feel like that's for another lifetime. That's for the ethereal soul version of you. This is for you to experience and embody all of the emotions to their fullest depth. And as you look inside internally, as you work through those things, you are starting to grow more and more and remind yourself of how powerful you are and that every person can do this. Every single person on planet Earth has the capability to do this. And you get to be that reminder, not only for yourself, but for them too. And as we all do this together, as we do this how we heal, as we do our inner shadow work, as we remind ourselves of what to be grateful for, and we just exist in that essence, in that high vibrational energy, you show people that it is possible that they can do the same. And that is so powerful. All right, guys, I love you so much. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!